Hey guys, in today's video we are going to talk about 5 best sexual positions for cervical orgasms. So this video is for you if you have a cervix and you want to know, well, what will stimulate it more, or if you are with somebody who has a cervix and you want to give her some of those very deep cervical orgasms. I am Celine Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life.
And I'm Kevin Anthony, the Truth Warrior, and I'm giving it to you straight. And before we dive in, if you've ever had a cervical orgasm, you want to give your woman a cervical orgasm, or maybe you've never even heard of a cervical orgasm, then you really need to click the like button and subscribe.
So let's talk a little bit about the cervix before we talk about the position. So the cervix is fairly deep. It is not the first thing that you can reach, and we have to be honest that not every penis can reach a cervix. So you have to be fairly well endowed, but you don't have to be like super big either. But if you're really on the smaller size, it might be a little bit more challenging to get to her cervix. One thing you need to understand is that her cervix is not always in the same position. It will change and vary throughout her cycle. When she is very fertile, it's going to go much higher, and it's the cervic os, which is kind of like the mouth, the opening of the cervix, gets a little bit more open and soft. And when she's not fertile, it's a little bit lower, and the os of the cervix feels a little bit harder. And I know that you can sometimes feel the difference on the tip of your penis, right? When you hit it, when I'm more open and it's softer versus harder.
Definitely. You can definitely tell when you are touching it. And, as Celine just said, at different points throughout her cycle, it's in a slightly different place. And so sometimes it's easier to feel than others.
And remember that when she is aroused, everything tends to get swollen, engorged, and sometimes there's a little pool, so things will shift with her arousal as well. So we can't really be telling you this is the one angle that is going to work at all time, because there's no such thing. And it also depends on the angle of your penis in like what's going to hit her cervix. So the positions we're about to share with you are a good starting point, and again, you have to play it by ear with each other's depending on your genitals. So let's get to our first position. I thought you were going to go into that one because it's your favorite, right?
Well, it's one of my favorites. I have many favorites. Basically, it's any position where you approach the woman from behind. So doggy style, or there's a bunch of variations of that where she's kneeling on her knees, or she's more laying flat on her stomach, ass up, ass down.
Yeah, so these could be good position to reach her cervix. By the way, I want to bring you a word of caution. A cervix can be very sensitive, and unless she's really aroused and really turned on, it could feel painful or uncomfortable. So you got to approach it with gentleness. And that's not the first thing. We do not recommend that you go straight to start with doggy style. Give her some warm up, give her some like other things first before you get into those deeper positions. Second positions is to have her bring her knees to the chest. So it's kind of a modified missionary when you're on top as a guy, and then she brings her own knees to the chest. The third position is a variation of that, where rather than having her knees to the chest, she will bring her ankles over your shoulders, over the man's shoulders. So this one is a really deep one, and you might even want to place a pillow right underneath her sacrum, because then that can really keep that tilt.
So if you've watched one of our previous videos on tips for guys with big penises, don't do these positions. You don't need them. Any position is likely, if you have a big penis, to get you at least almost touching the cervix. So these are positions that, if you have more of a normal size penis, or even a little bit on the smaller size, will help you get there.
Position number 4 is her on top. What's really awesome about her being on top is that she's more in charge and she can find the angle until she feels like, okay, your penis is touching her cervix. You really know when a guy is like touching your cervix, you feel it as a woman. And you're like, yeah, this is the angle. Now I get to relax, open up, and just kind of see what happens. And let's get to our position number 5, which is probably one of my favorites. It's a sitting position where both partners are facing each other. So most of the time the way it works is that she sits on his laps because logistically speaking it works the best. And then you have to figure out angles. Sometimes what we do is we will bend backward, or the two of us, or just me, kind of like trying. It's all about the angle, really. And so you just have to find that perfect angle that will stimulate her cervix and give you good stimulation on the head of your penis as well.
If you take only one thing away from this video, it's all about the angle.
So work it until you figure it out. And a cervix likes some good stimulation, rhythmic, and it can take deeper thrusting, but it likes to be gently, like with a lot of patience, to be approached really nicely. So remember to take it slow, gradual, and listen to her feedback. So give any of these 5 positions a try and see if you can reach her cervix and give it enough time for her to have cervical orgasms. All right, we hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.